Okay, so I actually did not get the right paint color. I don't know how that happened, but I guess I'll have to work on another project. Hi, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Dan.
And we're Doom Adventures. Hey, we just made it home to Michigan, and tomorrow we're gonna take everything out of the bus and do a super deep clean, because now that we're done with work and hiking for a little bit, there's so much dirt, dust, and sand that is just in all the crevices of the bus. So we're doing a deep clean, and then I think later this week, maybe next week, we're gonna start on some building projects. So we'll take you along. There's always some sort of calm coming back to a place that you know. When you're on the road, everything is a new experience. From the actual roads you're traveling to the people you meet. You don't know which aisle they keep your favorite cereal at the grocery store, and you have to Google Maps everywhere you're trying to go. It's a fun, awakening experience, which is why we love living in a bus. But it is also so nice to not have to think through every step, which is why we're going to soak in every moment we have here this summer. I look so naked. Step number 2. Taking out all the curtains in the bus because they're white, but they get really dusty and dirty. So those are going in the wash. It's just gonna feel so not homey in here for a little bit. Being home also means being closer to friends and family, which we've missed. We're thankful that technology these days doesn't make it hard to communicate. But there really is nothing like driving over to a friend's house for a bonfire and a beer, or walking over to your local coffee shop together. So living in a bus full time for 3 months, we just did our bus tour, but definitely hide the imperfections pretty well when you're driving full time. The bus isn't as pretty as it looks. So we're home now, and we're gonna work on a lot of the little things for right now before we go to the big things. So let me show you what our bus actually looks like. So you can't see it really from a distance, but if you look up close, we have this seam that's starting to crack. I'll show you the other one. It's better. Got this seam in the wall that's just cracked open. We need to work on that. We had magnetic hooks for our shower curtain. When we took a shower in it, the hooks aren't as strong as we thought, so we're putting permanent hooks in the wall for our shower curtain when we do take showers. While we're home for the summer, we're also putting a little extra love into the bus. Towards the end of our renovation, there were some inside projects we didn't get to, and now that we lived in the bus for a few months, we now know what's actually important for us to have. We've learned that sure, aesthetics matter, but practicality is key. We've also learned that not everything goes exactly as you'd expect, but you have to roll with the punches and keep moving forward. Okay, so caulk is all dried with those seams that we dug out yesterday. Put new caulk in that's more flexible. Now I'm gonna get to painting. There's a ton on the bed because we can't fit it anywhere else. So I'm just gonna have to make it work, I guess. Okay, because I don't think this paint is actually the right color. Okay, so I actually did not get the right paint color. Don't know how that happened, but I guess I'll have to work on another project. Living in a bus has taught us many things, like if something doesn't go the way you'd hoped, don't get too hung up on the why. Just keep moving forward. So my project today is painting the bench seats because the dogs stand on them all the time and they're super dirty. We might as well just paint them white. Yeah, so I'm gonna go search for some sandpaper. There's one thing of many that my husband inherited from his dad. It's that he liked to keep stuff, and I don't know where sandpaper would be. Literally could be anywhere, so I might be searching for a little bit. Easy enough. Here we go. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought. It took me like 2 minutes to find where it was. There are so many things we didn't plan to happen while living in the bus. We didn't plan to go to Ohio in the middle of winter to work, but it was an opportunity for some additional money and we met some pretty amazing people. We didn't plan on getting our whole engine rebuilt, but we had the money from working, so now we won't ever have to worry about it. And we didn't plan to be back in Michigan so soon, but it's allowed us to get some pretty sweet projects done on the bus so we can stay on the road for longer. Okay, YouTube family, this is the third tiny jar of paint that I've had to get to finish this little section of the wall that I need to paint over. I thought that I had saved the paint color on file at Home Depot, but I guess I did not, and I didn't know that or learn that until I just bought them and tried it out. I brought in like a little piece from the front of the bus to match the paint sample because I wasn't gonna go home and have the wrong paint color again. So if you need any tiny bottles of off-white color, I'm your girl, because yeah, it feels like I have 47. Really, there's only 2, but hopefully this turns out great. It should. Okay, paint looks pretty good so far. We'll see what happens when it dries, but I'm also going to paint the little wooden ledge area by our bed. I do like that it's wood, but I think it'll just be easier to clean when it's painted and everything will look nice. So that's the next project, and then a few other little painting things today, and I think we're pretty much fixed up until we start working on bigger projects in the next couple weeks. So little project is painting the... Why did you give up? Are you tired? So the camera just decided it was done for the day, but I am not. So it's charging right now. The last project of the day is to paint the upper part of the ceiling next to the cabinets that we caulked. Just makes it look cleaner, smoother. I'm gonna finish that. Being home and working on these projects has also been a nice change of pace. We went from working manual labor and having a pretty consistent routine in Ohio to now being able to work on projects we need to and having a lot of time to do it. We don't plan on working much while we're here in Michigan, which we're thankful for. It's given us the space to take in all that we've worked for, enjoying the slower pace that we couldn't wait to have when we were working multiple jobs or long hours to pay off our debt. At that time a few years ago, we had no idea our life would have looked like it does now. Living in a bus, working minimally for the whole summer, and actually enjoying the beach town that we live in. It makes it that much more special. All right, another day, another project. Today I'm working on painting the stair steps. We never really got to it, and it's not really that noticeable, but I'm gonna paint over it and try to do something cool, so we'll see what happens. After a long week of projects and checking things off of our to-do list, that's exactly what we want to do. Relax, go to the beach, and enjoy the sunset. But first, we're meeting up with some friends who are living in a van and just finished renovating their third. And we can't wait to see it.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a
I'm not going to give too much away, because Abe and Mel have a YouTube channel of their own, and actually just posted a van tour, which you'll find here and in our description box. Would you rather live in a larger bus or a smaller van? Let us know in the comments. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our adventures. See you next week, fam.
Kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Stay behind the bus. Oh, nope, you're already in the shot. Work it now. Just work it. No, that's...
Ruined it.
You're so...
YouTube family.
Just drizzled.
Ugh. Gross.
Dribble, dribble.